Good morning to everyone. Welcome to my morning forecast. So today the pair for the day is USDJPY. So USDJPY, my bias is on buy. So move with me as I analyze USDJPY. So USDJPY, I'm starting from the daily time frame simply because you have started a new week, and if you have started a new week, I must see how the daily is moving. Then I can predict how we are going to close the week on USD JPY. So USD JPY starting from the daily time frame. This is the daily current movement of price, explaining how weekly is moving. So how is daily explaining itself? Daily is explaining itself in the form of a trend. And what is that trend? The trend is in an uptrend. If it is in an uptrend, let's find out how the uptrend is behaving. So starting from this support, we have this support which has formed this resistance. Price has pulled back to form the next support above this support. This support has been able to confirm the trend by breaking this resistance to form the next resistance, which is also above this resistance. This new resistance was able to form its support also above this support. What happens? This support was able to confirm the trend by breaking this resistance to form the next resistance, which is also above this resistance. Now, this resistance is in a process, or it has turned. So that turn, we have so many terminology for that. So let's stick to a simple terminology, which is what pullback. So currently, price is what is in a pullback in the daily time frame. Why? Because we have here as the last resistance, we have here as the last support. So price is in a pullback. The question is simple. How long is the sellers going to drop price to favor them? We don't know. So therefore, we must understand how this pullback is behaving. Then we can predict whether the sellers is not enough to push the market to favor them. Now, how we are going to find out? We have to scale it to 4 hour, 1 hour, and 15 minutes to see how price is behaving itself. Then we can confirm that the pullback has ended. Before we move on to any other time frame which is lower than daily, where is our last resistance? We have here as our last resistance in daily time frame. And then we have here as our last also resistance, or our last support here, also in daily time frame. Now, where is price has turned? Price has turned around this support here. So this support is as respected before. Price moved to the upside. Now price has break above it. When price retested it, we have seen what? Bearish rejection. So let's find out what is happening here. Then we'll be looking for opportunity to the upside. So let's quickly move on to the 4 hour time frame. So here we are in the 4 hour time frame. Now, how is 4 hour explaining the pullback? 4 hour is explaining the pullback in the form of a trend. And what is that trend? The trend is what? Is downtrend. Simply because the general trend is what? Is an uptrend. How is that downtrend? Let's find out. So we have this resistance here within this downtrend, which has formed this support. Price has pulled back to form the next resistance below. This resistance has also confirmed the trend to form the next support also below. Now this support has also formed below the previous support. This support form its resistance also below this resistance, and this last resistance also form its support also below this support. So if you are a trend line trader, it's simple. We have our first touch, second touch, third touch, and then we have also first touch, second touch, third touch to the downside. So how we are going to look for opportunity to the upside is that price has managed to break above the last support in 4 hour. If price has managed to break above the last support in 4 hour, this is how we are going to look for opportunity. Now, I'm expecting price to move to the upside to this resistance, pull back here. When price failed to break below this support here, I'm looking for opportunity to the upside. So the next opportunity that price is going to present itself for us to look for opportunity to the upside is that there will be a push to break this resistance, telling us that there is enough buy pressure in the market right now. So there will be a push here, there will be a pullback here opportunity to the upside. So this is how I'm looking at trading USD JPY, and it is the pair for the day.